Welcome back to Houston Life. Our next guests are entrepreneurs bringing both flavors and their Mexican and Pakistani heritage to the Houston food scene.
That's right. You can find their mobile catering business, the Popsy Bar, serving things like Mexican churros and Pakistani chai at events all over the city. And today we were so lucky because they brought their mobile cart into Studio B. So please welcome the owners of Popsy Bar, Bobby and Sophia Ali. How are you guys doing?
Doing fine. Thank you so much for having us. I appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, we appreciate y'all so much. But also, before we get into the conversation, you guys speak every language in, like, you're trilingual?
Yes, we're trilingual.
Yeah. Best of both worlds.
Oh my gosh, so English, obviously, and then Pakistani and Spanish.
Urdu
in Spanish.
Yes, and Spanish.
Okay,
Yes.
see, it shows me. I need to get a little more cultured here.
You got to really like someone to go into business with them. Growing up, siblings, did you always get along?
Yeah, I mean, my mother always had this saying that we fight like cats and dogs. And then we would just, no, you're the dog. No, I'm the cat. So,
But that's good, though, because it helps you work through problems. It helps you get through things.
Yeah.
At what point did you have this idea for the business? And the idea is one thing, but making it happen is another. How did that happen?
So basically COVID started, obviously, everyone was in lockdown. And so, the whole trend started where people were doing more like intimate birthdays, weddings, and, more backyard gatherings and stuff. And so we always had that concept, there's famously like Pakistan and Mexico, they have like the carts, they sell through the carts.
The carteras, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, we thought that, okay, we want to have the fancy carts, but at the same time, we want to have a more live effect into it. So we want to have our live barista, our live mixologist, our live attendant actually handing out just to get that live experience.
These are beautiful
Yes.
events. I mean, so what, a wedding, a corporate party,
Yes.
you name it, you're
Absolutely.
there.
Yes,
you're there.
we are.
Mobile.
And so you had the inspiration during COVID, but it really didn't become to fruition until 2022 because you had a new addition to the family.
Yes, I had a COVID baby.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it. She's now 4.
Yeah.
But during that time, obviously, with the whole, with the baby and all, and then he also has 4 boys. So,
Wow, big family.
Yeah, big family.
Okay.
That's all in Pakistani Mexican culture.
So tell me a little bit about this message of inclusivity and community. Why is that so important with your business?
So it's extremely important because obviously, we hold on to our roots, so that's very a strong, part of our lives, and we love to, again, so we started with paletas. We wanted to do, obviously mango chamoy is like a famous, famous,
Flavor.
Flavor, exactly. And so we also wanted to add Pakistani flavors as well. So our menu is extremely diverse, obviously. I mean, we have malai kulfi, we have mango lassi, and so we just love having a diverse menu, and that's really important to us. Like giving back to the community and having both cultures intervened together.
The food looks absolutely beautiful and delicious, and I think your branding is really beautiful and interesting as well, including the bicycle cart. What do you call this contraption you've brought into studio today?
So this is known as our Popsy cart. And this cart mainly is for like the popsicle. So we do the gourmet paletas, or all comes out from there. Paleta cart. Yeah.
This is
our
so
paleta cart. Yeah.
pretty. It is like an antique vintage, but it actually is used like it's a utility.
Oh, okay, careful, because Tessa
You can ride it.
she can
It has
borrow.
a
I
bell
wanna
in there
ride
too,
this.
and it has a bell to it as well.
It's gorgeous,
And
Derek.
this is
Imagine me riding this.
Things stay frozen in here then.
Oh, yeah, I sure do, yeah.
An insulated cart, that is genius. I mean, it would be convenient to ride it to work.
If I pulled up in this, you would chase me if I had let us in here.
I would. Okay, so what's on the menu today? What are we making? Mango something. Looks beautiful.
Yeah, so mango chamoy with, we brought our custom infused ice cream and froyo swirls. So basically we could put in anything to it, Snickers, Kit Kat, or your favorite, culture dish, like baklava, we could add, that's like more Arab.
Yeah.
And gulab jamun for Pakistani.
Whatever the people want.
Exactly,
Whatever they
we mix it up into this machine and it swirls everything up.
Well, show
so
us.
You want to go ahead and give it a try?
Sure.
Oh,
yeah, I can help.
All right, yeah, sure. So I'm going to go ahead and
I'll
scoop
switch
the
you.
ice cream in
Absolutely.
here.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is just dump the mangoes.
Okay. I can do that. I can cook. I can make ice cream. Easy peasy. Okay, can I do it?
Let me fill it up with...
Okay, hurry up.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. I know mouth is getting watery. All right, there you go.
All right, now I'm ready. Guys,
So if
watch
someone
how I
has
do
an ice cream maker at home, these ingredients are on your screen. Mangoes,
Absolutely.
coconut water,
Yes.
the chamoy, lime,
Yes.
and they could just throw that into a regular ice cream
So you can just throw it
maker?
into an ice cream maker. So usually what I do, I combine the ripe mangoes with the pulp, the mango pulp.
All
It just
right,
gives it
so
this
let
nice
me go
texture.
ahead.
So I
You want to
put
go ahead and
both
pull the
of
lever?
Okay.
All you
Yeah.
have to do is
Yeah,
pull
cool.
this magic lever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then once you start, it will just start the machine.
Oh,
I'm sorry, hold on. sorry about that.
Okay, yeah, you do it. You're the pro. Is he controlling? Is he a control freak? I'm just kidding. No, you're doing it awesome. Who's older? Do you mind me asking? Who's the older brother?
Okay, who do you?
I don't know.
Who's the older one?
You're the older sister?
We're 14 months apart.
Okay, the eldest daughter. I get it. I get it.
So yeah, she's the control one.
Yeah, you're in charge. Okay,
How about we
you're
start with some toppings?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Go ahead.
What are these toppings? Because we're tight on time here.
So this
We
is
got
like
so
a
much
tamarindo
time.
tamarindo stick, and then some. There we go.
Guys,
Already.
you got it.
Oh, wow.
I think it's really beautiful the way you've blended your cultures.
Thank you. Oh, I thought you meant this was really beautiful.
Wow.
Hey, you did make it, so it's beautiful.
Okay, Bobby, Sophia,
love
you
it.
guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having
I
me.
love it.
Thank you.
If you would like them to cater any of your events, they are offering our Houston Live viewers 25% off this catering service. How good? The promo
So
code
good.
is fall25. You can use this now through December 31st through the holidays. If you need more information, just visit HoustonLife.tv.
We're gonna have a party here at Houston Live. That's really, really good.
Makes me want to dance.
Mango, the chamoy. I'm in love.